Today we have our session regarding the World Congress of Neurosurgery, but today's our session is Women in Medicine. And we have a great team of people and young women, young students, doctors from Romania who is studying on Romania, from Mexico, from United States, from Switzerland, and from Egypt. We are really happy to have all of you with us. So let me introduce myself. My name is Natalia Fedorchenko. I'm from Ukraine. Currently, I'm in Kiev, in the capital of this beautiful country. If you didn't heard about this, I know it might be complicated to someone because they ask it's next to Russia or where is it? So I want you to know where is it. It's really beautiful. My specialty is neurology, and also I'm the organizing member of the organizing committee of the World Congress of Neurosurgery, and we are grateful to gathering us together today for Mr. Herrera, who is the ambassador of UNESCO, and we are really grateful to him, as well as to Dr. Salim Abdulrauf, who is in Walter Denton Neurosurgical Society. So that's nice. And let me please introduce our speakers today, our really nice and great and beautiful guests. So I will let each of you to have some words about yourself. We will start from Dr. Christina Sari, and you can have your few words to introduce yourself.
Good morning and thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you for everyone who organized this Congress, and I'm happy and really thankful to be here not only as a mediator but also as a speaker. And well, I'm quite simple. I'm 22 and I'm a student at Carol Davila University in Romania. For now, I'm not sure in what field I will go into, but I was thinking medical, like emergency maybe, and or surgery. I really love surgery too. I'm also the president of the Romanian Association of Neuroscience, and a few of the girls that are here are my colleagues, and I think that's about it.
Great. You are not simple. You every great thing is simple. So we are expecting that you and each of you will become not something simple, but something really great. And thank you for your introduction. Could Dr. Budu please take the words after?
Thank you very much. So my name is Bianca Budu. I am Romanian, but I grew up in Germany, and I came back here to study medicine with my colleagues. And I was thinking to go into surgery, but I'm not sure because it's quite hard, and also because I want to have a family later. So let's see about that. Um, and I think that's it about me.
Okay, that's pretty cool, and it's nice that you came to take your education to your home country, because the home place is always great, and it will give you, I hope, the best for your future. So, Dr. Masat, could you please tell a few words about yourself?
Thank you and hello again. I'm Antonella Massad. I'm from Lebanon. I'm 18 years old. It's quite complicated, but I came here to Romania to complete my studying as in the University of Carol Davilda. It's quite one of the most important universities worldwide. So that's one of the main reasons I came here. And I was thinking about being a surgeon, especially pediatric, not pediatric, sorry, plastic surgeon, but I'm still lost and I will figure it out.
Don't worry, you have your time to get a decision, to get a great decision about which you will never regret, because it will be really well decided on. So don't worry, you still have time, and you have today a great discussion with a great team to have something and to ask something you are really interested in. So Dr. Janette.
Hello. Yes. So I'm 20. I was born in Romania. And when I was before I moved to America. And now I'm back in Romania to study medicine and second year, and I'm interested in neurology mostly. And that's it.
So you are my colleague, and I hope you will not change your decision because this is also a great specialty, which has some difficult things, but it's really great. If you like it and if you want it, you also can do great at that. Dr. Al-Ghali.
So, hello, I am Gian Al Ghali. I was born in Iraq and I grew up in Switzerland. And now I'm in Romania studying second year student in Carol Davila. And I'm very interested in gynecology and fetal medicine. And probably it will change. We will see. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And yeah.
And you will have your ability to get more about your difficulties, about your interests today in today's discussion.
Yes.
So, Dr. Galafasi.
Hello, everyone. My name is Giovanna Galafasi. I'm from Brazil. I'm now in my last year of medical school in ABC Medical School. It's in São Paulo. And I plan to specialize in neurosurgery. It's really my passion. And I hope I can do that and enter in the residency next year. It's a pleasure to be here with you all today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure for us as well. And Dr. Al-Asadi.
Hello and good evening. I am Wadaq Al-Asadi. I'm a student in Romania, Carol Davila, like all my colleagues here from Romania. And I'm also a published author, and I'm glad to be here with you ladies to have this discussion.
Yeah, we are glad to have you with us as well. Dr. Al-Bayati.
Hello, I'm Najwa Al-Bayati from Switzerland. I want to be gynecolog, and I'm living in Romania. I'm studying in Carol Davila, like all my colleagues, and I'm in second year. I love Romania, and I hope I will finish it well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we hope to. We wish you all the best. Dr. Gallardo. I don't see the full name.
Hi.
Yeah, Dr. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, I'm Carla. I'm studying my first 2 years of medicine in Cuba, and now I moved to Spain to continue my studies here. I would like to be orthopedic, and it's great to be here.
Yeah, it's really nice and really nice specialty. You need to be great at this. It's also difficult and it has a lot of benefits for your patients. It's really important.
Thank you.
Dr. Mostafa. Okay, Dr. Ala Mostafa, she maybe has some difficulties with connection as I caught. Okay, Dr. Fatima Lima.
Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Fatima Lima Rodriguez. I am medical student from Mexico City. And on this occasion, I am come on behalf of Dr. Deyanira Capi Casillas, President of the Student Chapter of the ANS APN, and as well the Student Club Walter Mexico. I am 20 and it's a pleasure stay here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure for us to having you today and to having you all previous sessions. So thank you for your help as well and for all Mexican team of students. We have some Dr. Bodnar, Dr. Bianca Bodnar.
Hello, my name is Bianca Bodnar. I'm a medical student in Carol Davila in Bucharest, Romania. I'm 21.
Yeah. Dr. Bianca Bodnar, you maybe you have
soon
some
to be 22 years old, and I would like to specialize in the future in surgery, specifically neurosurgery. A dream of doing that.
Yeah, we wish your dream to come true one day, and
Hello?
good luck with this. Yeah, hello, we're hearing you. Do you hear us? Okay, great. Dr. Alla Mustafa, she had some connection problems, but I guess now she's with us. Yeah, I
Hello,
can see.
everybody.
Hello.
I am Ala Mustafa Andil from Egypt, 22-year-old. In the last year of medical student at Cairo University, Qasr Al Aini. The president of Globe of Walter Dandy Society in Egypt, and also an ambassador of Egypt at the Global for Neurosurgery.
Yeah, Dr. Mustafa, we are happy to have you with us. I know that in Cairo you have a great neurosurgery team, you have a great also like doctors, opportunities and possibilities to get your practical skills, and many doctors from other countries come to you. So we wish you to become a great neurosurgeon as well and to develop this. Dr. Nayeli Oropaza. Dr. Oropaza, she's not hearing us. Okay, and maybe I'm not sure, the Katsumi, I don't see the full name, so could you please present yourself? Well, maybe these people have some connection problems. So, well, thank you everyone for introducing yourself. I hope I didn't miss anyone. If yes, please just make some signs, some like sounds, and we will listen to you. So today let's discuss our topic, the challenges of the new generations of women in medicine. And like I will start with some questions and you will try to get your answers for these. So what is the main challenge you find as women in medical school?
May I start?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I believe like women in med school face many challenges from studying till working, and the major like issues facing women are like professional acceptance and gender bias and family, of course, and because of for example, for the family part, I feel like women tend to choose non-surgical branches when they're specializing because of family obligations, and their belief that they could not be satisfied with their life, like not having a satisfactory life between career and family life. That's my opinion about that.
Yeah, that you have really like the how to say this, the opinion which will touch a lot of women who are in medicine. And does anyone have something to add or tell?
Well, I can, if I can talk, yes.
Yeah, sure, Dr. Alkali.
I feel like as well, starting as a student, I feel like you have to prove a lot more than your male colleagues to say that I can be as great as my male colleague in this field. I feel you have a lot more pressure. Um and so I feel like you have to do a lot more in order to say I'm not just a woman who cares about her physics. I'm also a woman who care about her career.
Yeah. So. And it's really great if your surrounding does understand this, not only like get you to know that you have to be a woman, you have to also be to realize yourself. That's also true. I saw Dr. Antonella Massad wanted to tell something.
For me, as a woman, like as a med student, also, it's quite hard for other people to take me seriously when I say I want to go to med school, and they always question your choice about going there, as if you can't do it or you lack something that others may not be questioned for, and especially it's because for the time it may take. They say like it may take time from your parental life, let's say, and you can't like go waste. They say waste time for such many years when you can go like get go for much let's say lesser major or lesser years, just for you to get married and have kids at a younger age than any other woman.
So the problem is difficulties to combine your private
Yeah.
life and your career. And
Yeah.
that's what we all have to choose or try to combine and have enough powers to be able to combine this. Yeah, that's true. Does anyone has an opinion like we? Yeah, Dr.
I would
Christina,
like
sorry,
to
sure.
add on top of what my colleagues just said, that our maybe some of our colleagues, male colleagues, see us as also fragile creatures. I did have a few of my colleagues, especially the cadaver gross hours, to be like, aren't you disgusted by the cadavers, or doesn't it make you nauseous because you're a girl? And I thought it was quite interesting because even in my summer practice, I had the pleasure to have to do them in pediatrics, but also in emergency. And it's quite interesting. I saw that the majority of the doctors that were like fastest responding to some cases were actually women and not men. And it's fine that some people still have this idea of us being so afraid of certain things, or that we're so fragile and easily impacted emotionally speaking. When in reality, I don't think there's that much of a difference, because I think that the hardest things in life, men usually letting to women, from giving birth to educating their kids. So
Yeah, Dr. Sari, you are perfectly right. Like it's has some changes for now, and even some women, some doctors who is females, they may have even better abilities and even better skills, because we are actually, it's scientifically proved, we are able to do multitasking even at work. So that's pretty great works, especially when you are a doctor and have to deal with patient phone calls, signing the documents, and taking put all of this together. It's really work sometimes. But I can say from my point that in our medical university for now, for example, my group at university, it was 14 students, girls and one guy. And most of the groups, it's like 3 or 4, maximum 5 guys and like 7 or 8 girls. So we don't face this problem for now, I guess. Yes, women do not usually go to neurosurgery, to surgery, but they, even the obstetrics and gynecology, it's as hard as neurosurgery. I can't even like agree more that this is as hard as it is. Like people who are going to be there, they would support me, I hope, or or blame me for taking the incorrect information. So well, this question, if someone has opinion, we will be happy to listen. Yes, Dr. Albayati.
I would like to add, like, for me, the best challenge is to find their place. You know, when you work like a doctor, it's very difficult to go for a bigger, like, the degree. I know you have to work more and more than men, and always you will have some colleague man who will say like, no, it's not for you. You have to go back home early. So it's very hard, and we have to work more and more and find more time to to have a life. So we have like more challenge to do than all people all the men's medicine.
Yeah, yes, it's I fully agree with you because as well as nobody knows when you are at work at the hospital, you are at the same position as all doctors, men or women, sorry, or women. But when you come home, you are also a woman who have to deal with the laundry, cooking, and all that stuff, and you are a woman, so just do it. Yeah, but the man will tell, I'm tired today, I had a lot of work. But who knows how much work we done for this day. It's also works. So shall we go to the next question, or someone want to add?
I want to add one
Yeah,
last
sure,
thing
sure.
to what Dr. Christina Sari said before about us giving birth, females. I find that one of the greatest challenges, the fact that us as doctors, when we give birth, we have to take some time to raise the child. We have to stop our profession. We cannot go to work because we are dealing with sick patients, with things that might get our kids sick. Therefore, we cannot work, and uh, I find that very challenging. Yes.
Yeah, you are perfectly right, Dr. Bianca Bodnar. It's really complicated because the dream of most of the women, not of each woman, I can say like this, but the dream of most of the women is to have a great career and to be happy in this, and also to have a family and have a child, give a birth, and leave someone after
And also,
ourselves.
when we are raising the child, we cannot continue uh, like keep studying or do anything else but take care of the child. So it's like a job 24/7.
Yeah, that's extra job which takes a lot of hours, and sometimes it's great if your husband or your family do appreciate this and don't take it as a granted that you have to raise a child. Yeah, that's really something that should be discussed, and I think each of us have to support each other and give us a possibility and maybe some easier steps to get your career and to raise your child and to be happy in both.
I wanna add something. People say females are so emotional and they can afford studying medicine such as anatomy and surgeries and emergencies. As we study anatomy on a real dead body, and I think we can do anything. People also decide that women can't choose any specialty such as surgeries, obstetrics, any surgeries or emergency. And I think it's wrong.
You think that as I got it, because you have some connection problems, I'm really sorry for like asking once more time, that because of that we are more emotional, people think and society thinks that we are, it's more difficult for us to deal with the medicine, right? Yes, it's really, yeah. I also, me personally, can agree with this, but there are also such things that sometimes women are more powerful. Just imagine the given woman who is given birth. Sometimes her husband who staying next to her may lost his consciousness. Yeah. So let's not say something really wrong, but it happens.
Yes, yeah.
It's like, so it's not always like this. Well, I hope everyone expressed her opinion. If not, just let us know. And we'll move.
I would like
Yes?
to add was my to the previous person who was speaking about emotions. I think women and women physicians should not be looked down, should not be looked down upon for showing feelings or tenderness or softness toward patients and their families, because that's not violating any medical standards behavior. And we should all, as doctors, have some compassion towards others and patients, right? So I don't know why this, I don't know, where are we looked down upon this? We're just, it's just our human nature.
Yeah, like sometimes you're right. We see the empathy and patient prefer doctor who is more with more empathy than who is cold and say, okay, just don't worry, it will go out. Just take these pills and go out, or like yeah. So sometimes it really helps, right? Just everyone can take own place in the medical field, and I bet women will do this because I think we are strong. Who can raise the child, do the career, take care of the husband at home, and be positive and like nice person at home and at work. It takes a lot of powers, but we can do this.
I feel like we as ambitious women, we don't have a choice. Like, unless you want to give up your ambition or find a person who is like a partner who is very understanding and would actually help and step up in the house and with the children and all that. Otherwise, we will not have, satisfying life towards like career and family.
Yeah, yeah, that's fully agree. I have some, for me, I have some nice, like not an idol, but the person from whom I can take some nice things. It's not she's not a doctor, but she was a great politician who is Margaret Thatcher. If you, I guess all of you know her, but she managed to become the first woman in politics at that time and to have such a great high level, whether she was actually a chemist. So it's she studied chemistry, and that was great to continue her education further in the Oxford in the law faculty. But she managed to have two children, to give birth, to grow up her children, get her master degree in Oxford University in the law faculty, and to become a like prime minister of the UK and the Iron Woman, yeah, Iron Lady. So it's possible if you have a support. So I wish all of us have the support of our families and our like relatives and our own support. So let's move to the second question. Like, what is the biggest stereotype assumption that is around women in medicine?
If I may, I would like to say to answer this
Yeah,
question.
yeah, Dr. Budu, yes.
Well, I think the biggest stereotype is first that we are supposed to go into a medical field that is allowing us to have a family, like something, I don't know, where you can work from 8 to 4, for example, and then later be home with the children, or something only in the morning. And also that we are because of our emotions that we are allowed to show, because men also have emotion, but society made them like not allowing them to show them, and because were allowed to show them, we seem more emotional, that we are softer, I would say, that we cannot take as much as a man. But as you mentioned before, like even when a woman gives birth, the husband may faint, and the woman still is there and is giving the birth with a whole the uh, pain and stuff. So I think that's one of the most stereotype, that we are softer and that we're not supposed to do such a hard job, I would say, and that would take so much more for us, that we are always also with children when they're getting sick, that in a hospital it's more uh, let's say it's breaking our heart because children didn't do anything and that we're like this.
Yeah, that's true. I can agree with this, and I think all of the speakers today also can agree with this. And we have to find the way how to deal with these problems and how to overcome these difficulties for ourselves. Yes. Any other opinion?
May I also add? I think there's also this big stereotype of girls going into medicine to then find a husband who's a doctor. I don't know if you ever had this this saying for to you, but a lot of of people actually in med school or people around me were like, "Oh yeah, you're studying med school to find a husband who's a doctor." And I was like, I always answered, "I don't need a husband who's a doctor. I will be a doctor." And they're like, "What? Why? It's easier. You just marry a doctor." And I always say it's not the same thing, but there's like this view of like either we were supposed to go to nursery and marry a doctor, or we're going and entering med school just to find a husband. And I always thought that this sounds a bit stupid in a way. I was like, well, why would I go through so many hard exams just to find a husband? I could have just went to the clinic and be like, who wants to marry me? They have this idea of I'm going there and to a hard university just to meet someone, which I think it's, I don't know, really closed off and this really old mind that girls, this is what we only think about a husband and kids, and that we're not allowed to dream. We are allowed to dream, but not that big. It's like they allow us to dream, but limited, as much as they want in a way.
Without having a dream, we will not be able to achieve something impossible. So having a dream, it's great. And people should appreciate this, not to blame this. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Sara. You told really something that is really stereotype that fully fits to our this discussion question. Yeah.
Can I say something? Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
I just wanted to say that we have another challenge that most of the doctors believe that just because we are women, we have to follow clinical specialties like dermatology or I don't know, obstetrics. And I have nothing against those specialties. I think they are really important, but we also can be in the surgical field. There is nothing holding us down. I believe you can have a kid, you can have a husband, and also be a surgeon. You just have to manage your time. And a lot of male doctors believe that we shouldn't be at this field, and that's just stupid, I guess, because now in medical schools we have more women than men. In my class, we are like more than 70% women. If we don't have surgeons, we have like much more surgeons than doctors. What are we going to do? So there's no way people can think like that. That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, really. So the same situation as in Ukraine, I can see by my own eyes, and you can notice this in your country, in Romanian universities, medical schools. And yeah, that's really true. But also, we are living in the modern era. It's not like it is not like it was 100 years ago. We have the micro-invasive surgery. We have the surgery with a lot of electrical supplies or something like that. It is not takes 5 hours to stay next to the patient in the operating theater. Yeah, it may take 20 or 30 minutes. It's also a surgery, it's also a procedure, it also makes you a surgeon, but it doesn't take all your powers just to do this dissection or incision or whatever it is.
We still have time to be mothers and wives. It's just stupid to think that a woman cannot be a surgeon.
I think we can actually team up, and our obstetrics and gynecology colleagues may help us with becoming a mothers easier, even if it is a bit maybe late for this. Yeah, like not 22, 23, even 30. They can follow up and do for us a good conclusion. So it's nice to have you guys with us as well and to have your advices. And Dr. Algali, you wanted to say something?
Well, it was actually what my colleague Dr. Sari said about finding a doctor husband. I actually, it's just I didn't pay